Hello witches, Strigabella here. I thought I would give you an update on how I have set up my room as far as incorporating some of my practice upstairs versus I've shown you guys the witchy cabinet downstairs, and I wasn't sure when I first moved into this place if I was going to do all my stuff downstairs or how I was going to have it set up. So I do have my formal kind of altar stuff downstairs, but I do like to, when I wake up, do some stuff in my room, and when I'm just kind of like on a daily, daily type of things, like burning incense and everything. So for those of you who know, I had surgery on Monday and I'm recovering. I had a tubal litigation, which the reason that I made that decision was that I had an IUD for like 5+ years, and for the sake of my monthlies, I thought it would be very helpful to my practice to start having regular cycles again. And for those of you who have the opportunity or who need to make such a decision as far as, what type of birth control and stuff like that, I do want to say that since I've done this, I feel such a surge of power, like my femininity has returned to me in a sense, that the power of the goddess has been invoked into my body, and I've been amazingly filled with this powerful energy to reorganize and revamp, and I've been cleansing and clearing and all that kind of stuff. So it's been awesome. So if you have the opportunity to get rid of man-made hormone-based type of stuff, and start attuning your body to the natural cycles, it's amazing. So enough of that. I wanted to also show you guys, I don't think I've shown this on video. I may have, but this my husband got me. My spirit animal is the skunk. And newer subscribers, for your benefit, I'll tell the little story again. I did not know that the skunk was my spirit animal, and throughout my life, from the time I was a child, I couldn't smell the smell of skunk. And when my now 10-year-old daughter was, like 5 or 6, probably kindergarten, there was a skunk playing in my yard, and it bit me. I thought it was going to spray my dog or something, so I went to intervene. And that's not how skunks normally, when they're afraid, they'll back up and spray. And somebody told me that often people get bit by their spirit animal to, it's like the bond between the animal and yourself. And so I read up on the skunk, and I asked for some more sign, some kind of sign, and I ended up seeing skunks everywhere for a couple days, and so I accepted that, and the qualities of the skunk, the spirit as a spirit animal, really totally fit me, and from that time on I could smell skunk again. So very interesting story. And then I have I have my mink that I inherited from my grandmother here, and my salt lamp. Then I have, let's see if the light might be too bright, I have all my perfumes set up on the shelf and some jewelry. And then this shelf over here has my witchy oils. I have a lot of oils and a couple damnation water and things like that. This is more practice oriented stuff that I keep in the cabinet. And for those of you who don't know, this is Scabbers from Harry Potter series. And I inherited this cool box from my aunt. See, it has the bindi, the sun, the moon, and the stars, which I love. And I have some small little candle holders in here. This one has stars on it. And then I have one that's shaped like a hummingbird for those teeny tiny little candles. And then I have this, this was made by my stepson for me. Picture of my husband and I. My little protective eye garlic. For those of you who are unaware, garlic is very protective in the Strega tradition. Garlic, we often put the number of garlic heads to represent each person in the family. Then I have each shelf down here has a different grouping of stuff. I have in these are tarot. I have tarot in this one, tarot in this one, and then this box is just extra corks and different color thread. In here, I have all of my little small, let's see, little glass, what do you call these? Oh my goodness, I'm so retarded. Little potion bottles of seeds. Poppy seeds are in this one. Let's see, dill, seeds of dill. I have a whole bunch. I have all different kinds of tiny little seeds, and they all have cute little labels on them. And then there's a couple, I also have tiny little glass bottles like this of sparkles and stuff. So these are all my tiny little glass bottles and stuff. I didn't want to line them all up on a shelf because I was afraid that any amount of vibration would cause them to fall down. Green pepper seeds. I love these little bottles, and I absolutely love the little labels as well. I can't remember where I put the rest of them though. I know I have more. Let's see, I love buying these when at the end of the season, the Hanukkah candles, because they're in all the different colors. The wax is all the way through, and if you need to do some spell work but quick, they burn really fast, so you're not stuck waiting for hours and hours for your candle to be done. And let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I have a bunch of these little witchy pens. One's dried up and one's not. And then I have this box back here that my daughter made. I don't want to pull it out, but it in here is all my crystals and different stones. And then if you go down, I have tons of books. The books that I keep up here are the books that I go to a lot and I reread over and over again. More study-oriented reference. And the books downstairs are more kind of like ones that I've read and I'm done, and I just kind of save them and collect them, and maybe later I might go back to them. So most of these shelves are just books and candles and stuff, and same thing over here. And I because I don't have like a night table on my side, I put my water and stuff there too. So all books, and then down here is just jewelry and a set of binoculars. This box is like just kind of like a junk box of all kinds of different witchy things. Not very organized, so I still have to go through that, but rather than have a junk drawer or whatever. This is runes as well as oracle cards, and a book of runes in there too. So this is like basically a whole divination kit going on. This is my makeup. I have 3 different zippered things of makeup, so I can just grab it and bring it in the bathroom when it's time to put on my makeup. Candles and hair clip basket, just to keep it out of the way. And then I have up here, these are all like my little fur collection stuff. Rabbit fur that I got from a Native American lady. Hair clips. And my little fur bears, little fancy jewelry box. I do have some more ritual oriented jewelry, but I also have my regular stuff that I wear. And everything in here, in this is like an antique jewelry box as well. Both of these are. And this is more special things. I used to keep this downstairs in the Witchy cabinet, but I also have some of the things, even though they're special, I do wear on occasion. But this is more, you know, sentimental type of things. And then I have my little kitty, black cat, that every witch must have. My daughter made this for me in pottery class, and it's Harry Potter, all the houses and the sorting hat. And then this, I keep this. This is kind of like a really old, beat up box, and I use this to contain my incense burning stuff because there's a lot of ash and dust. So I keep it in here so it doesn't like wreck the whole thing. And under here is my ash pot. It's like really a lot of stuff, but it's an ashtray and then a cauldron with this covering it on top so the ash doesn't go everywhere. And then every once in a while I take the ash pot out and I dump it into a bigger collection so that when I make witch's salt, I use that ash. So, and most of the time this is closed, except when I'm doing something that I need to be burning incense and making a mess, I keep it open. But it keeps it out of the way and all of that. Today I was burning incense, but I didn't keep it in there. So yeah, that's my little working area. Sometimes for just every day. Sometimes more serious ritual stuff. And then that's about it. And then over here is my windowsill, which occasionally I can look out and see not too much of the stars or the moon. Mostly it's in the back of the house. So I usually have to go to the porch or outside for that. But I have a couple cauldrons over here. And my dragon, can you see that? And little jade elephant. And that's it. And there's the view from my window. So I hope you guys liked this. And the new moon is coming up, yay! I also have stuff in these, but they're not really, it's nothing really witchy that you guys would be interested in seeing. Oh, and I've been like kind of trying to find ways to save drawer space and closet space. So I've been like finding creative ways to keep belts stored because I had them, they were taking up a whole drawer. So, and my other little space saver is this. I saved a whole drawer by hanging all my hair clips and my earrings on, this is actually a belt. And so now both sides have earrings going down all the way. So that's a kind of cute little way if you don't have a lot of space, if you guys live in an apartment or something. This is an excellent way to organize and have your jewelry and hair clips. This is hair clips, well, scrunchies. I have like all the scrunchies from the 90s. Still, so I just keep them all organized. This is just a shoelace, and I just keep my hair clips organized like that. And then here is junk jewelry, kind of like, you know, big plasticky beads and things like that, and bracelets. And then my more expensive jewelry I keep in my jewelry case. But for everyday stuff, when I'm getting ready in here, I just you know, I have it all readily available. Makeup case. I love organization stuff. Somebody told me about a really cool website, but I can't remember the name of it now. And it's for containers, for like organization stuff, but I forget what it is right now. If I remember, maybe I'll tell you in another video. So, I hope you like this, and blessed be. Bye.